my lovely mermaids, and welcome to your general reading. This reading is for Pisces, all placements. And as you all know, time is linear, so whenever you are meant to see this is when you are meant to see this. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Be graceful and respectful in the comment section. If you are interested in any personal sessions with me, please click the link in the description box below. And I would like for you guys to sink into the energy of this reading. And also just a disclosure that is also in the description box, but I just want to say that my readings are not meant to predict your future in any way, shape, form. I am tapped into the energies that are here on my channel the most. Subscribers, likers, commenters. So the more you engage with my channel, the more I will be able to pick up on your specific energy. And like I was saying, my readings are not meant to predict anyone's future because you have free will. So the outline of your life and the energy of your life can change based on your thoughts, feelings, actions, okay? So at this time, I quiet my mind and allow my spirit guides to assist me through your reading. I would like to anchor the energies of my star ancestors and my earth ancestors of the highest benevolent light to join me during this reading. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold for 3 seconds, and blow out for 6 to 7 seconds. I have some channeled messages for you guys. And just a heads up, I am going to start doing different types of readings. So I am going to just be doing like collective readings. So I would like for all my Pisceans to tap into those readings as well. Instead of just I'm still going to specifically target, Pisces, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'm going to be doing like collective readings for everyone, every sign, because essentially we're more than just our sun sign. And a lot of people aren't really in the spiritual community. People are just now really starting to tap in and realize that they aren't just their sun placement. They have a whole birth chart. So I want to do my due diligence and make sure that I am contacting and inspiring as much of the collective as possible, as well as doing these Piscean readings, okay? So let's jump in. I miss you guys. I love you guys. So there were a couple cards as I was doing my pre-shuffle off camera. Some cards that came through for Pisces. So Pisces, we really need to hone in on grounding ourselves. That also plays a big part in our manifestation. A lot of times, and I say that because there was a lot of cards that came out in the pre-shuffle that are related to grounding. And with that being said, working with your root chakra would be very beneficial for you as far as releasing past blockages and as well as manifesting your desires in the physical reality. And we talked about that in the last reading that I posted about, sometimes you struggle with, you have such a beautiful imagination, and unfortunately society hasn't caught up just yet to the fact that imagination is manifestation. They haven't really caught up yet. That's why it's people like me and those of you who feel like a calling, like a starseed light worker calling to spread and seed consciousness and things of that nature, because society hasn't really caught up to Pisces yet. Because also think of yourself again as you are, which is the 12th, the last, the old soul. You've lived through not only just your own past lives, but you've lived through all the zodiac signs. So you have that intense energy and missions on top of your own birth chart and everything within it. So I always recommend birth chart readings getting to know yourself better. You can even look up your birth chart on, Google. Sometimes you won't fully understand it. That's why, again, I always recommend birth chart readings, past life readings. Past life regression is also very good. But what came out for you guys is plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, and grounded action. So this is telling me this is also speaking to me about your lineage and getting grounded and knowing your roots. Because if you don't really know where you come from, you have a hard time getting to where you want to go and need to go, I feel like there's a lot of my Pisces out there who have either moved a lot, maybe some were like army brats or something like that, but just moving around a lot. So it's like you were always either the new girl or, something, and this is for a very few of you, but I feel like that plays a big part in your energy not being grounded. And it's already that way, being a Pisces and having that energy, being a Pisces and having that energy already within you where you're imaginative, you are in the ethers all the time, you even sometimes set up illusions and fantasies that aren't there. And I don't mean that in the imaginative form. I just mean sometimes you set up illusions and deceptive things for other people as well as yourself, and you don't really realize that you're doing it. So it's very important that you snap out and that you check in. You do certain grounding techniques to check in with yourself, check in with your physical body, because a lot of Pisces have problems wanting to not feeling a part of this realm, this physical reality. You struggle with that. So plant yourself here, integrating your spirit with your body. And then we are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment twice, living in connection with all things, being able to recognize and resonate with this physical reality, with Mother Earth, not always staying in the clouds, but understanding that nature and magic is right in front of you here. And we're also going to be diving into some Lemurian energy as well, because there's a lot of you here on my channel that are Lemurian starseeds. I wish that this would, meaning that like you connect with that energy here in this lifetime as well. As far as past lifetimes, the Lemurians were one that connected with the Pleiadians and Sirius. So some of you may have past lives in the Pleiadians or Sirius star systems, or both, right? I'm afraid that this is gonna like, I don't want it to catch fire. Maybe I'll just put them on the sides because it's already feeling hot. Okay. So then we have the sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. For some of you, this is a romantic relationship, the relationship with yourself and your partner, the relationship with your outer self and then your inner self, and the battles that you deal with when it comes to you and your partner, or even just you and other people, the people that you love, having certain boundaries and loving yourself from within. That way you can give love to others without feeling drained. And that's where the embodiment and the groundingness comes from, going and tapping into the magic of nature. That way you can become more stable and grounded to be able to give out your energy without feeling drained. And I feel like also Pisces sleep a lot. We need sleep to recharge. Look, both of these people have their eyes closed, and even in this one, she has her eyes closed. That also tells me that don't oversleep, Pisces, because you are susceptible to depression, okay? As well as there's a lot of work that you do in the astral. So like I've been saying since I started this channel, it's very recommended to get a dream journal, sleep journal, whatever you want to call it. That's very, very important, because you do a lot of work in the astral, and because your imagination is what it is, you receive a lot of visions and messages in that realm. We all do, but you especially, because of your imagination, your fantasy, your connection to the ethers, you have that gift so naturally. You're already so psychic that is something I would highly recommend. You can even, something that I do, I enchanted a mirror that I have. and I put it next to my bed. That way I can see clearly. Of course, I put an intention over the mirror and put like my sacred oil and my Florida water over it that I make. Be intentional with everything, and the better the manifestation and what wish or prayer will manifest. But yeah, I put that beside my bed. That way I will be able to see what needs to be shown clearly. Also, what I'm getting with these colors of flowers, something happened on or around Valentine's Day, and I'm not sure what, but that day is very specific for some of you. The rose thread, inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. Okay, so you are a mystic. That is your energy naturally. You love all things mystic. Everything that's mystical draws you in, pulls you in. But you need to be able to live and thread this and ground this into the physical reality, and knowing that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be called and led to certain things and certain walks that other people might find different, might find weird, might find whatever label they want to label it, because people, that's what they're going to do, okay? And saying yes to these, saying yes, expand through the extremes, trust life, okay? And this means that new things are opening up for you. Doors are opening. You're opening up more, and you need to open up more. You need to say yes. So if you guys had, came into this reading with like a yes or no type of question or whatever that is, the answer is yes, and you need to say yes instead of saying no, instead of putting your energy and yourself on the back burner. If that's something that you have been doing, I definitely feel like there is some type of shield that you need to put around yourself on a consistent basis because of how susceptible you are to other energies. And that leads back to your traumas. The more traumas that we have gone through in our life, and I am going to be posting a video really soon about soul loss and soul retrievals, and entities and things like that. I just put all of the things together in my script so I can finally upload the video. But when you go through traumas, it puts tears and holes in your energy field, because your body and your mind is telling yourself like you need to go somewhere safe. So you start to detach from your soul based on certain traumas that you've experienced in this lifetime. And sometimes it's even correlated with things that you've gone through in past lives. So you're more susceptible to certain psychic attacks, certain spiritual attacks from even energetic beings that are here that you can't necessarily see. For example, like people who have passed on, but they stayed here on the earth plane. And then other entities, they're just like there are light beings, there are dark beings, and some of them, don't always have the best intentions. So when they see a hole or a tear or an opening in your auric field, it's like a red flag. They're drawn to the light that they see. So they embody your energy, because we've got embodiment here. So I guess that's why Spirit has me channeling this message for you specifically. And this all goes back to trauma. So I do offer a very intense shamanic soul retrieval service ceremony, if you will. If that's something that you're interested in, please reach out to me. Click the link in the bio. And again, if money is an issue, we will work through that. I have financial agreements and things like that we can go into if that's something that's needed. But definitely a lot of you need your soul, because you're so sensitive, and also because you guys have been through a lot of trauma with people, and it's because of the inner battle. You've retreated to your inner self because of the things that have happened to you in your life, and we've got to take advantage of healing. We have got to take advantage of the time that we have, and look forward to getting to be the best versions of ourselves, because then we will feel better. We will feel like we're living in purpose. We will feel connected to this earth, because there's so much magic. You are enveloped in the mother herself right now, but a lot of you don't feel that way. Okay, so some of the channel messages, Pisces are the impasse of the cosmos. And for those of you that are born from March 11th to the 15th, your guardian angel name is Haiel, which is spelled H-A-I-A-I-E-L. And according to the Kabbalah, this angelic name gives foresight and even prophecy, and intercedes tools to understand and transform evil into good. And the people who are protected by this angel will be free and intelligent people, and actively committed, who set life towards goals of liberation and from conditioning and slavery. So that is like the energy of that specific guardian angel. I would definitely recommend looking into that. Also, I channeled you have no support and you lack self-worth. Also, this is something that I said in another reading, and I'm going to keep saying it. Don't confuse what God wanted you to go through with what you chose and decided to deal with, okay? That's another thing that I was talking about deception, right? And us putting this fantasy or illusion around things that are, oh, I can save them. Oh, I can help change them. I can help save them. I can help them be better. You know, I see the potential in them. Potential is not who a person is. Sometimes we see things in people that they don't see in themselves. And it's very important that we don't get caught up on the what ifs. Okay, Pisces, of who people are, like setting boundaries. And even when it comes to family, okay, you need to really expand and open up. And even when it comes to certain, being mindful about portals that you may be opening, or just being mindful and very protective of your energy and shielding yourself from outside energies, okay? So visualization works on a psycho-spiritual level and can be massively healing in numerous ways. So some of you really need to look into visualization. And then another thing that I wanted to share with you guys, this is from the Bible, actually. It's Mark 6:4-6. A prophet, what is going on? Is there a Mercury retrograde right now? A prophet is honored everywhere except in his own hometown and among his relatives and his own family. And because of their unbelief, he couldn't do any miracles among them except to place his hands on a few sick people and heal them. He was I can't even read the last. He was amazed at their unbelief. So a prophet is honored everywhere except in his own home and by his own relatives and family. Like, and that's how it feels when you come into who you are and who you were meant to be, and then, you know, your family. And when you start to set boundaries, and, you know, unfortunately, it's like, it's not cocky at all, being courageous and knowing your worth. And when you start manifesting things, and then it's like you change, like people will say, oh, you changed once you started. Yeah, you're right, because that's what we're supposed to do. Death and change are the only consistent things and constant things that are guaranteed in this lifetime. So it's like, always remember that just like positive energy spreads, it's the same with negativity, except for negativity does damage, right? And also we need to really change what the whole point of, one of the main points of this life, of being spiritual and tapping into your spirituality, because essentially that is who you are to your core. That is all you are. That is the part of you that is alive. Everything else is dead. Like, this is just a vessel, a meat suit, a mask that is covering your soul. You are energy. That is the main thing about you that is alive, is your energy. So with that being said, it's like, we want to transcend duality. We need to find the beauty in duality instead of looking at it like it's something that's bad. We need to find the beauty in duality and then transcend duality. That should be everyone's sexual arts. That should be everyone's one of the main goals here in this lifetime. We've got letting go and sexual arts. So sexual arts, number 33. So 6, and then 6 plus 2, 26. 8, 8 and 6. Some of you may be born 1986. 26 years old, 33. Let's see. Show me some clarifiers. Letting go, sexual arts. Some of you, clarify letting go, spirit. Home. Beauty. Okay. Sorry, we've got home here. And then beauty. So I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but you can literally change the form of your face by doing certain exercises and knowing your beauty. I feel like for some of you are walking away from a home. I would say, and this is right, coming right under sacred union, letting go of things that no longer serve you, relationships that no longer serve you, moving into a more positive direction. And there are some demons that are keeping you held back from letting go and moving on. It's fear, because there's like two people back here that are kind of like, not the Grim Reaper, but they're like a darker energy, like your thoughts. And there's something that's holding on. It may even be some type of, I don't want to say a sexual demon, because you're supposed to tap into your sexuality, but there may be some connection from your past that, because you have a soul tie and sexual connection with this person, it's keeping you from leaving. And then with beauty here, I'm not going to say someone's doing like magic on your beauty. Love, I was going to say love spell. You know, just envy. Also, people, you know, do you feel beautiful? It's like people see something that let me put it down here. People see something, that's not going to change. Okay, never mind. People see something in you that you don't even see for yourself. Letting go of love, a fraudulent love here. I feel like there's somebody that has a relationship, a connection with somebody who uses sex to cloud judgment, to stay connected to your physical body. They may even say certain things when they're having sex with you, to kind of put like an intention, a spell. We do spells all the time, you guys, by our thoughts, our feelings, and our words, our actions. But yeah, I feel like there's stuff this is why you can't seem to pull away. I feel like for some of you, it's even caused some type of insecurity. She's holding a compass here. So that's like not really knowing which way to go. And there's so many things in the outer, because we've got inner and outer. There's so many things in your outer world, your external world, that is kind of clouding self-love, your own love. Being able to, let me pull from my love deck just to clarify, being able to tap into your own energy, because again, all this grounded advice here, the embodiments, and we did talk about tears and holes in your auric field. All this grounded energy, that's all about foundation, stability. Some of you don't want to let go because you feel like you fought to get here. You have this home, you've been with these people, this person, this family for a long time, and some of you may even have like some mouse problem, or you may see a rat when you go to throw out the trash or something like that, a mouse. There's actually a very amazing significance to the mouse spirit animal, so I would definitely look into that if that resonates with you. Also, there is I'm getting some like cemetery. Some of you may have just visited a passed on loved one, and I did talk about like deceased people being able to, and spirits and energies being able to tap into your energy if you're not properly protected, and you know, they feed off your light, and it's all about power. Like what is the reason for that? Well, it's all about power. Okay. Yeah, so it's important to hone and feel your energy, your sexual energy. But if you are spread out and have a whole bunch of different partners and have had a whole bunch of different partners. It's time to cleanse yourself, because that will also enhance you feeling better, feeling beautiful. And then you'll know which way to go when it comes to this possible relationship and love in general, because the love of self is the best love. And I know that sounds like a cliche and like everybody says that, but it's so true. So Spirit, show me a clarifying love message for Pisces, all placements, please, to clarify this energy of home life. Also, some of you may even be looking for a home. And on the flip side, what I can also say is this, for some of you, it's like your home life is only going to improve by letting go and using sexual union properly and sexual arts to enhance your love. And then you'll know which way to go, and you'll feel beautiful. You'll feel sexy, right? Like for some of you, it's the opposite. For some of you, it's, you know, sex is when your partner connects with you the most through sexual arts, through loving you and kissing you and, you know, affirming certain things and reassuring you in the bedroom. That may be the best way your partner really knows how to express that love. You may be with somebody who, you know, doesn't really know how to verbally express how they feel, but through sex is when you are able to get that depth from them. That inner sacred union is here too. Wow, I wasn't even thinking about that when I said that just now. And I was also going to say, there are certain demons in your past that may not even be with this person. For some of you, it happened with this person, and, you know, you thought you were going to have to let go. For some of you, you're like, yeah, that's the I don't know where I'm going type of energy. Like, you want to let go. There's so many moments when you want to let go, but then you're pulled back in again. A lot of you have sexual contracts and soul contracts with this person. Okay, give me a confirmation love message, please, Spirit. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And that is exactly what we're talking about making a decision, not knowing where to go, letting go. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And that's the going within part, beloved within, right? And then we have trust at the bottom of the deck. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And that means if you want change, you cannot continue to live in the past, right? Because you're living on past pain, past hurt, a past partner. Also, some of you are letting go of a home and just moving into a new, better place that, you know, new energy is kind of what I'm getting. Wow. Okay. So, wow. Okay, wow. Okay, thank you, Spirit. That was a lot. It just like... So, first of all, this is your soulmate. That's what I mean by soul contracts. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And this doesn't just mean those that are with you currently, that they're not going to manifest physically. Because you could already be with your soulmate and have that soul connection. But once you believe it, you will be able to manifest that soul energy that is already there in a physical form, if that makes sense. Because again, let's go back to the things that I was saying about tears and holes in your auric field. You know, you may be with someone who has a lot of holes in their energetic field because of trauma that they went through. Again, we all go through things. We all have demons. You really need to be a little bit more considerate to your partner, and really think from their perspective. You are not perfect by no means. You know, everybody has their shit. The way to better yourself and better your relationships and better your life is to move with the highest intention of love, with boundaries, right? Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy. Wow. Stop focusing your energy on past events. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Is basic. Thank you, Spirit. This is basically saying forgiveness was in your last reading twice. Yep. So thank you, Spirit, because I literally said this earlier. You create your reality by what you think. And then I was talking about dreams. So, and your imagination. So true. Thank you, Spirit. We've got embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. I even think the missing piece was in the other reading. If you haven't checked out the last Pisces reading, you need to go do so, because there was something about a missing piece in that reading as well, I believe. Yeah, so you really need to surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. I don't know if it was your reading, Pisces, or a client's reading, but I was saying that. I was saying and giving the example of someone who wants a new car, but they still have their old car in their driveway. If you don't get rid of your old car, God and the universe and your guides are not going to make room for a new car, because there's no room to put it in your life in the first place, right? These go together. Through each other, you find the missing pieces, and then letting go, and it will all work out, right? Let's see what some last messages, because we're already at 30 minutes, and I want to give you guys more readings tonight. I'm in a good energy. So let's see, what are some things, some key things that are holding back Pisces in this relationship? Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay. What are some other things that are holding this relationship back, aside from needing to forgive and not focusing on the past, Spirit? What are some things that are holding Pisces and their relationships back? This could be even health of you and your partner both, or just, come on, Spirit, or both of you. Let's see. And again, mental and emotional struggles manifest in physical health issues. We've got blame. I accept the responsibility for my well-being. Yeah, so you're in past energy and blaming the other when you need to be surrendering and focusing on getting grounded. That way you aren't as affected to this person, because it's like you're struggling in a way because you're trying to heal, or trying to even figure out. Some of you are even just trying to figure out how to heal. Some of you are healing, but it's difficult because you're healing in the same place that broke you. And a lot of people want to say, oh, you can't heal in the place that broke you. It's not that you can't, it's that it's hard work. Healing is painful. And you know, but you can succeed at it. So then we have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, which is what I was just saying. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Absolutely. Absolutely. After all, that is the whole reason why we're here, Pisces, is to learn and to ascend spiritually and transcend spiritually. You can even say these affirmations out loud. That is all I'm seeing for you, Pisces. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye.